Gosh, what a gorgeous night. I'm Pamela Taggi. I'm the Executive and Artistic Director here at Jacob's Pillow. Gosh, what a gorgeous night. I'm Pamela Taggi. I'm the Executive and Artistic Director here at Jacob's Pillow. And I want to welcome you to the performance of the Contemporary Ballet Ensemble from the school at Jacob's Pillow. And I just want to take a special moment to say hello to our online audiences. We had over 2,000 people join us for our gala last Saturday. This is a really important way for us to provide access to dance around the world. So thank you for joining us, and thank you all for being here. I just have to tell you, online people, this is the most gorgeous day. Like not predicted, but we got such a beautiful day. So yes, give it up for Mother Nature. So I just want to say that this is an important evening because we get to welcome the new Carol and Dan Burak, director of our school, for his first public performance, and he is Gerald Cassell. He's going to say hello in a minute, but I get to talk to him for a bit, about him for a bit. First, I want to say that J.R. Glover, who led our school for over 30 years, passed the baton last year. Yes, give it up for J.R. Passed the baton to Gerald, and September, he began not only preparing for this summer, but designing a whole host of online courses, a winter intensive. We had 1 week, 35 dancers here in the middle of winter to take advantage of all the Pillow has to offer. He is a professor of dance at the Mason Gross School of the Arts at Rutgers University. He is a choreographer, a dancer, an educator, a thought leader in our field. He has a history with Jacob's Pillow as well that began in 2003 when he performed with the Stephen Petronio Company in the Ted Shawn Theater, and then his own company had its Pillow debut right here on this stage in 2008. He has a host of worldwide connections and a deep insight into what the next generation of dancer needs in our world. So with that, everyone, please join me in welcoming to Jacob's Pillow the Carol and Dan Burak, director of the school at Jacob's Pillow, Gerald Cassell. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pam. Wow, that was so sweet. Good evening. It's so nice to see you and to be with you this evening. You know, this is my first year as the director, and so it is my honor and privilege to introduce to you these amazing dance artists and choreographers. They've been working so hard for the last 2 weeks to develop and create this program that exemplifies the rigor and skill of contemporary ballet, but also the joy and passion and love for the art. But before I pass it on to our creative team, I want to acknowledge a few people. If you're a school sponsor, can you please stand up? Let's give them a hand. School sponsors allow us to do the work that we do, and we couldn't do it without your generosity and encouragement, and we thank you so much for your support. So now I'm going to introduce you to our program director, Annabelle Lopez Ochoa. Thank you.
Thank you, Gerald, and thank you so much for being here. I always say that art starts existing when there's an audience, so thank you for being here. But before it becomes art, it takes a lot of hours of sweat, blood, and tears. And so we're going to show a little bit of those sweat and blood and tears. No, we rehearsed a lot for 2 weeks, and every day we started actually with a ballet class. That's about between 1 hour and 1 hour and a half. And today we're going to show you 4 minutes and 29 seconds. and now I would like to call to the stage Hayden Babin. He's going to be the first dancer showing a variation of the ballet Raimonda. It was taught and coached by Ruben Martin, with whom we're going to have a little chat. And here is Hayden Babin from Houston Ballet 2. Thank you, Hayden, 17 years old, so talented. I call them my Powerpuff Girls. And these three ladies in the pink there, they're going to dance the female variation of Raimonda as a trio. Very good. The breeze doesn't only move the tutu, but sometimes it puts you off your leg. I'm so sorry for that breeze. Anyway, we have now the same male variations, but Ruben mounted it as a trio. Here we go, Lev, Antonio, and Isaac. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen. I would like to call Ruben Martin. He was a dancer for 18 years at SFB, San Francisco Ballet. Soloist, principal, character dancer, faculty, he did it all. So, Raimonda, that girl, why did you choose that ballet?
Well, I think Raimonda is one of those ballets that it shows the epitome of classical ballet. It's one of Marius Petipas, which I'm sure you're gonna talk about him later. It's one of his latest ballets. He did it when he was 80 years old. Can you believe that? Choreographing this display of technical ability at 80. It was choreographed in 1898, and it's the most complete and classically structured ballet that he has. He was a master of structure, complexity, balance. Therefore, we still do his ballets after 200 years.
I counted 126. No, yes, 126 years, 128 years.
128 years. So I chose it because, one, I knew it since we did it in our school showcase. And it's a wonderful display of this talented dancer's technique. So what a better way to display that in front of our beautiful audience today.
Okay, thank you very much. And
Thank
we
you.
have our next segment, which is also a ballet by Marius Petipa, and it's The Sleeping Beauty. And she's not sleeping anymore, she's awake, and she's getting married. So you will see two brides and two grooms. On your right is Ruby and Thierry, and on your left is Cobin and Kate. Here they go. Thank you, dancers. Petit Pas really made very complicated choreography. They have learned this in 3 sessions of 1 hour. This is a very hard duet, and doing it as a quartet is even harder. So anyway, we are changing gears because we're going contemporary. This week you have the Paul Taylor Dance Company at the Ted Shawn Theater, and we were so fortunate to have Kathy McCann teach us a tiny bit of Brandenburg. Here's our first group of Brandenburg. Joyful dance. Can I invite Michael Novak, the artistic director of the Paul Taylor Dance Company, to talk a little bit.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, Michael.
Hello, my dear.
You danced that piece.
I did dance that piece,
And
yes.
is it tough? Is it fun?
Oh, it's delicious.
It's delicious.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks
it's exhausting and fabulous in the way that Bach is, yeah.
Yes. Can you talk a little bit about Paul Taylor? Why did he choose this music?
Oh, well, Paul Taylor loved Brandenburgs, and most people don't know, actually, that Paul Taylor, he was a competitive swimmer in college, and then he left to go to Juilliard, and when he was at Juilliard, he actually studied under someone you might know by the name of Anthony Tudor. So Paul was deeply entrenched in the Cecchetti syllabi. He also was invited to join New York City Ballet by George Balanchine in 1959, and he said no, like you do to Mr. B. So you might know Paul Taylor through Martha Graham and Merce Cunningham and like the moderns, but actually there is a side of Paul that is rooted in the classical idiom. And Brandenburg's is kind of on that side of the spectrum, and he loved Bach, and Bach really pulled out, more often than not, kind of like what we would call it the classical line. But Paul, ever being, influenced by Martha, there was a contraction, there were things that were lower to the floor. And it's that combination of like, we're right on the edge of classical, but it's a little bit different. But he choreographed a number of dances for ballet companies. So there's actually an incredible intersection between our legacy and the work you're doing here.
Okay, yes. Well, it's our students really enjoy this because maybe that is a hybrid between modern and ballet. Yeah. We're going to watch the second group now.
Thank you.
your ticket yet? They are tonight at the TST Theater. I would like to invite my 5 choreographers because each year I let them choreograph something. Not all of them have choreographed before. Who hasn't choreographed before? Was it scary?
It was very scary.
But did you enjoy it?
So much. I learned so much.
Are you going to choreograph again?
I think I will.
Oh, yes, you will. When did you start choreographing then?
I choreographed my first piece when I was 19.
And you will keep choreographing?
I hope so, yes.
No, you don't hope so.
Yes, I will choreograph.
Can you tell us, so they have to come up with a title. Can you tell us the title of the piece?
The name of our piece is Think Tank.
And why is that?
I feel like it's because it's a collection of our ideas and our thoughts, and the world that you made it in is very contained, and so we felt it was similar to a tank, so we think tank.
That's poetry. And then I surprised you, not midway, but yesterday, with a change, quite a big change. Can you tell the surprise?
Yeah, we started rehearsing with one song. It was really fun. And then all of a sudden, like 2 days ago, a day ago, the music changed. So that was quite a change. Yeah, we adapted, and so we created a piece, and Annabelle did her magic. So we have a piece now.
Yes, because we created yesterday from 8 to 9, right? And what else can I ask? How many pieces did you choreograph till now?
Maybe 10. 10.
Hello? Okay. How many pieces did you choreograph until now?
This will be my second.
Okay, and now you've got a taste of it.
Once I have a taste, I just have to keep going.
I was 11 when I choreographed my first time, and I never stopped since. And here I see your dancers, so let's watch Think Tank. One of the choreographers said, is it going to be good enough? And I think that art should not be a competition. I think that our biggest competition is ourselves. And what's most important is try to find your authentic voice. And that is hard. That's a competition you're doing every day. We're changing gears. Here we go again to the wedding of the Sleeping Beauty, who was kissed when she was 16. Then, no, she was not kissed. She fell asleep for 100 years and then was kissed. So now she's 116 years old at her wedding. Here are Hayden and Eva Rose. Thank you, dancer. Marius Petitpas, French choreographer. The word petit pas actually means small step. So of course he had to become a choreographer. These pas de deux were taught and coached by Tiet Hellemets, who was himself also a principal dancer from San Francisco Ballet, and he is the newly appointed artistic director of Sacramento Ballet. So they had really good coach. Next is Magritomania by Yuri Posokov, who is a resident choreographer of San Francisco Ballet. It is a ballet about the Belgian painter René Magritte. It is actually a duet, but we're going to do 3 couples. And we're really grateful that Yuri Posokov gave us the permission to perform this. Here is Magritomania on the music by Beethoven. A very short excerpt, and now we come to the creative part, and I would like to invite you to invite here Claudia Schreier, who's our guest choreographer this week. Claudia, you made an 8-minute piece. It's very dense, you'll see. In 5 days, how did you do that? Did you come prepared, or you just think really fast?
Not sure how fast I think. I have to give so much credit to these extraordinary dancers. The camaraderie and the community that they build over the course of 2 weeks is extraordinary. So I came in halfway through. They'd already hit the ground running with you with your amazing piece, and so I really used that to my benefit. The music is really beautiful as well, and so that was a real driving force for us.
Can you tell us a little bit about your music?
Absolutely. It is called Rounds by the composer Jessie Montgomery. Was an extraordinary artist. I had the pleasure of working with her about 8 or 9 years ago for the first time. She wrote Passage for me, which is a premiere we had for the Dance Theater of Harlem. And this work was commissioned by a pianist named Awadajan Pratt. Awadajan Pratt I was first introduced to when I was a child. My mother was the president of the Mount Kisco Concert Association, and I had the pleasure to meet him then. And then I choreographed a work called Anomie when I was in college to César Franck's Prelude, Fugue, and Variations. And his particular rendition of it, it was so lush and moving and swaying in a way that other versions weren't. And that particular piece really set off the trajectory of my own choreographic career. And then Jessie actually sent this piece to me a number of years ago, and I'm very happy to be able to use it now. So there's a lot of history and circularity in the work. It is called Rounds because it is based on rondos and fractals. That was Jessie's original inspiration. So it all kind of comes back to that.
And so the music is actually 14 minutes long?
Yes.
And you
Yes,
made
this is
8
an
minutes.
excerpt.
So
correct, this is an excerpt.
will you create the full-length version of it?
I would love to. I just need like one more day.
In one more day, we could say the 14 minutes. You are a choreographer, a mother, and also you studied at Harvard. I don't know how she does it. Can you tell us something about what did you study there?
Sure. Yes, at school I studied sociology. I had a secondary degree, the equivalent of a minor in dramatic arts. And so there was no, now they have a proper concentration there, a proper major. At the time, it was a really strong extracurricular department. But that department had unbelievable proteges coming through. So I got to study with Jennifer Scanlon from Lamone and Ruth Andrian from Taylor, Christine Dakin from Graham. And so up until this point, I'd only had almost exclusively a classical ballet education. And this was my beautiful crash course in other forms of movement. And so even though I do still predominantly choreograph ballets, I believe you'll see some of those influences in my work, including this one.
And I see the dancer who are dying to dance your work. Here is Rounds by Claudia Schreier. Okay. Thank you, dancers. You can go change really quickly, and I have to like fill in 2 minutes of changing costumes really quickly. So it's going to be a mess out there. And I would like to invite Gerald Cassell, our new director of the school at Jacob's Pillow.
Hey, Annabelle.
Hey, Gerald. Well, Pam already said everything about you. So what should I ask? Can you tell me something about your journey as a dancer? What is your background?
Sure, yes. I started in high school in marching band, actually. I was in color guard, and I started learning, choreography through these drills and formations with music. And so that was my entry point into learning choreography. And then I got into the Juilliard School. And from there, I had a long career in New York City. I'm still dancing.
Amazing.
Choreographing and, of course, teaching.
Okay, and we met long
Yes.
time ago. I don't know how many years, 17 years ago in
2000
Germany. Can you,
2000,
oh,
2010.
2010. Can you tell about your time in Germany?
Yes.
How did you get there?
Yeah, I applied for a position for a professor of contemporary dance at the Palooka Hochschule für Tanz in Dresden, and I got the job. And I was teaching contemporary technique to classical contemporary ballet dancers, really.
And I was a very young choreographer at the
And
time.
you
You
were
remember
making a
me, I don't
piece.
remember him. I was like a chipmunk going, trying to finish a piece.
We were both
Not in
chipmunks.
5 days, but in 3 weeks. So, yeah, Pamela told already a little bit. The school has learned a lot about the pandemic.
Yes.
We're going online. Can you tell a little bit about that?
So one of our goals is to make dance more and more accessible to more and more people. And we learned through the pandemic that online learning is actually a viable prospect. And there's so many opportunities here at the Pillow to, connect with the archives, for example, and to deliver a dance history course. So we offered a dance history one-on-one course this last spring, taught by Wendy Perrin. And then we wanted to also think about contextualizing the dances that you see. So after Dance History 101, we taught an experiencing dance course by Dr. Kate Mattingly, focusing on the works that you will be seeing this summer. And so now we're going to make more. The third course is going to come up in the fall, and that's called Choreographic Conversations.
And I did some research. Did you know that you're the 21st director of the school at Jacob Pillow?
Thank you for educating me.
I just found out thanks to the archives or
Amazing.
Northern. And here are my dancers. So we're changing gears. They also learned this piece in 5 days, and they already performed it at the gala next year. Last week. And it is called Sweet Sweet. And why? Well, the music is called A Suite for Piano by Oliver Davis. He's composed already a lot for dance. And it sounded very sweet to my ears. So that's why I called it Sweet.
Can I ask you a
Sweet.
question,
Oh,
Annabelle? You asked this of Claudia, but how do you make a dance in 5 days?
I come very unprepared because I like the vibration when the eyes are on me and I have to improvise and then create. And when I prepare, I feel that there is less dialogue.
Okay.
So I move in front of them, turn around, I sculpt the movements on them, and they inspire me to make this piece.
Incredible.
Yes, and with every piece I try to catch their personality, so let's see if you get to know them a little bit better. Here is Sweet Sweet. Very good, Dancy. Did you enjoy? This is your last time on this iconic stage. So they're going to introduce themselves to you. I swear to you, the audience is patient. Please say your name and something that you want to say.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tegan Chu, and I'm currently entering my 3rd year at the Juilliard School.
Hi, everyone. My name is Shehi Blanchard, and I'm a dancer with Ballet Hispanico in New York City.
Hi everyone, my name is Scarlett Ray Fulton and I just finished my 2nd year with Ballet Arizona Studio Company and now I'm auditioning and looking for a new position.
Hi everyone, my name is Jesse Flaherty and I'm an incoming 3rd year dancer at the Juilliard School.
Hi, my name is Ava Royster, and I will be joining Pittsburgh Ballet Theater.
Hello, everyone. My name is Francisco Rivera, and I am a dancer at Dayton Ballet.
Hi everyone, my name is Sophie Hod. I previously danced with the Kansas City Ballet, and I'm currently a freelance artist and hoping to join a new company soon.
Hi everyone, my name is Antonio Villegas, and currently I am a dancer with the Cincinnati Ballet too.
Hi guys, my name is Ava Ramirez, and I will be joining Houston Ballet's 2nd company.
Hi, I'm Joshua Taibkhan, and I'm currently a dancer of Ballet Austin.
Hello, my name is Ruby Rosenquist, and I spent this past year as a trainee with the Tulsa Ballet.
Hello, my name is Jared Cordova, and I currently dance with St. Louis Ballet.
Hi friends, my name is Mariana Dominguez, and I'm a current member of the Philadelphia Ballet 2nd Company.
Hi, my name is Hayden Babin, and along with Ava, I'll be joining Houston Ballet too.
Hi, my name is Stella Stulik, and I currently dance with Cincinnati Ballet's 2nd Company.
Hi, my name is Lev Cornwall, and I'm currently a dancer with Cincinnati Ballet.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kate Langworthy. I am currently going to my 2nd year as an aspirant with the Royal Winnipeg Ballet of Canada.
My name is Coben Tonsmere, and I dance for the Colorado Ballet.
Hi, my name is Tori Coates, and I'm going into my 3rd year at the Juilliard School with both Jesse and Tegan.
My name is Isaac Garcia, and I am a company artist with New York Theater Ballet.
Hi, my name is Noe Clattenburg, and I'm currently a dancer with the Washington Ballet Studio Company.
I'm Michael Dadles, and I'm a company artist at Kansas City Ballet.
Hi everyone, my name is Ava Rose Dillon, and I'm currently a Corps de Ballet member of Texas Ballet Theater.
Hi, my name is Aaron Williamson. I'm currently a dancer with Sacramento Ballet 2nd Company.
Give it up. Give it up for the Contemporary Ballet Performance Ensemble 2026. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. I want to thank the donors and school sponsors who are so generous with their support. Our school team, our school staff is so awesome. And I want to also thank our artists, Annabelle Lopez Ochoa, Claudia Schreier, Ruben Martin, Michael Novak and the Paul Taylor Dance Company, and Teeth Elements for all of their work. Those of you who are watching the live stream, you can also join us and donate to the school. All of the donations made this evening will go directly to the school. And also there will be ushers through the entrances and exits where they'll be holding baskets, and if you are so kind, we will gratefully accept your contribution. Have a good evening. Thank you so much.